A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Miami's head coach told me before the game, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And here comes Darian Mensah. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Looking for room. It's Pringle. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Under pressure. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They'll run the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. A long way to go on 4th and goal. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. They're all over him. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Lofton. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. On 1st down from their own 22. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Lofton. All kinds of room to the right. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Jukes his way for more. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Quick give. It's Pringle. And they swarm him under.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Throwing, Mensah. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to barrel in. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way back.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hurricane! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Trying to squeak through the pile. There he goes. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Making the adjustment. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Holds on, it's Lewis. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cavaliers headed quickly to the line. Takes a handoff. It's Hill. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Turns it upfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Cavaliers are marching down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Moving out to the right. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. The Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give on the counter. He's got the 1st down. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Miami. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Sets his feet. It's Marshall. Out wide right, it's Bush. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Keeping his eyes downfield. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. He breaks a tackle. Runs through a man. He might have space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Keeps it, looking for the edge. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short. Defensively taking all the throws and options away from the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
He's changing the play. Snapped on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Play action on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Vaughn. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Could not make his way to the corner. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Right side, it's Upshaw. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
There's no substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. 3rd and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play, can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
Mensah shoots it to the left. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Canes!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The run inside. It's Hill. Got enough for the 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Face mask.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Turning it on. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Hurricane. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, here on the Cavaliers sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. To the air. It's Marshall. Rush right in his face. Good job just to get rid of that one.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Cox. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. Needs it here on fourth down. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just a shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Dropping back, it's Marshall. On the move. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Virginia. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown.
Number 38, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bowie. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. Putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. In traffic, it's Lofton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's Mensah to throw. Look out! In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Miami! His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the Cavaliers sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
To throw, it's Marshall. Escapes the pressure going right. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Out wide right, it's Lofton. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Throwing, Mensah. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Set to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Sets his feet. It's Marshall. Pulls it in. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rushes on. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times.
Looking to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Long way to go on second down. He's looking to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and short from the 49 is this four-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on that throw.
Wants to keep it in the air. Under pressure. Trying to buy time. Gain of 9 on that one. Third down and short. He needs a yard. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Back to pass, it's Marshall. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been...
Converts on fourth down, still going. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Left side is Cox. Touchdown, Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the fourth quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
There to make the stop, and boy, does he love to try that spin move. Only got him 6 that time. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Trying to slip through and pick it up. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper.
set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. He's taking a deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. Still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires quickly. At the 45 on his way. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse.